and the Republicans were just as bad. I mean, I would go in. Ron Paul would have me come in a number of times, speak to various members of Congress. Uh, he'd have these people. He'd pull in people who didn't agree with him. I discuss all this. They say that makes sense, and then they would just continue to go on with their pro-war support, their pro-war statements. I think probably the most succinct story to tell about this is at this point I was doing a lot of television too. I was on MSNBC a lot, and Michael Steele, if folks remember Michael Steele, he was the chair of the Republican National Committee in 2010, and he was always putting his foot in his mouth, if people remember him. And this is why what he said is so striking, is so important. I was in the green room with him at MSNBC. About a week after, no, sorry, this would have been 2011, because it's about a week after President Obama announces that we're going to start pulling the troops out of Afghanistan. And Steele had made a comment saying, President Obama is correct. We need to end this war in Afghanistan. And a week or so after he says this, I see him in the green room, and he knows I'm talking about Afghanistan. So he says to me, after I said that, I have never received such hate and discontent from members of Congress as I did after I said that. And he said that, several, I forget how many, but, say a half dozen senators called him, and more, and literally he heard from dozens of House members, all Republicans, saying basically, look, you're right. The war in Afghanistan is wrong. It needs to end. This is a mistake, et cetera, but you cannot say that. So even on the Republican side, there is this understanding that the war is just effed. It is serving no purpose. It's making things worse. We are just wasting the lives of the kids we're sending over there to be killed. We are slaughtering innocent people. But you can't say that because of the politics, right? You can't say that because if you say that, now you're supporting President Obama, the Democrat, and our priority is our party, not our country. I mean, so over and over again, you see these types of displays of political expediency over principle, over doing what's right, over, willing to see more and more young Americans go over there, get killed, come back missing legs, arms, testicles. I mean, just all kinds of things, slaughtering people, the costs of these wars, understood by these men and women on Capitol Hill, choosing to do what was politically expedient.